He's in a horn sale right now, dude.
Hey, look at that. All right, Tim said that they had a long changeover, so he said, hey, you want to grab your guitar and play something? I said, yeah, sure, what the hell, why not? So I figured you guys maybe maybe I should sing a Slackers song or something, because we're here at the, I am the sole representative of the Slackers right now at the Ska Fest. I gotta say, I want to give it up to the young bands today. I mean, not to sound like an old guy, but it's sounding so fucking good, and it's a beautiful thing to have these new bands out that are sounding so fucking good. It gives me faith in humanity, you know, and faith in the future. I like to say sometimes that, you know, they always try to tell us that we can't change nothing, you know, that I grew up in the 70s and 80s with this feeling of like apathy and just bitterness and cynicism. And they want us to be cynical, and they want us to think that we got no power to change nothing. But I can tell you that even in the smallest way, I went to the supermarket one time. I was out in California, and I went to the supermarket in this little town, and they're playing the Scatolites in the supermarket on whatever it was, Pandora or something like that, right? And I thought to myself, man, when I started doing this shit, nobody knew who the fuck the Scatolites were. And now I'm in a supermarket, and the Pandora station is playing the Scatolites. And I went, we can change the fucking world. Like, it's a really funny little example. It's a little example of how a few people that really fucking love this music, and that me walking around as one of those people telling everybody, hey, do you know about the Scatolites? Hey, do you know about the Upsetters? Hey, do you know about Studio One? And you know, do you know about dub music? And now I'm traveling the world, and everybody knows what the word ska is. Everybody knows that reggae doesn't have steel drums in it. You know what I mean? When I started, nobody knew that shit. Like us all together, we changed the world just a little bit for the better, you know? I mean that. I'm not the greatest. Yeah, give yourselves a hand for changing the world for the better. Just a little fucking bit. And that actually lets me know what I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play you guys a righteous song, because ska and reggae is some righteous music, and it's okay. I went and I did a little history studying during the pandemic, you know. I tried to understand things a little bit better, and I came up with this tune because I wrote this song with Rancid many years ago, but I felt like we never really got to the point of the story, so I rewrote my parts, and I did a little history. Well, they took down that Confederate flag down at the Statehouse. They finally did something that ain't that bad. Down at the Statehouse, it was a flag that flew for a failed insurrection. Down at the Statehouse, but in 2015, they made the correction. Down at the Statehouse, they put it up first as a dedication. Down at the Statehouse, for 100 years since the Confederation. Down at the Statehouse, but about 100-year celebration. Down at the Statehouse, for the Emancipation Proclamation. Down at the Statehouse, asking, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Well, at first I thought it was just history, history's okay by me. Then I heard the whole story. Now I see things clearly. You see, that flag went up in 1961 after a Supreme Court decision ending segregation and beginning integration. Civil rights in 61 was freedom riders on the bus, and the Ku Klux Klan come to beat them down while the local cops all turned around. They don't fly swastikas in Germany, flags for Mussolini in Italy. So why is it okay to see that Confederate flag in front of me? That's right, you can cheer for that. They finally took that old flag down at the Statehouse. I don't want to see it hanging round. Down at the Statehouse, asking, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Oh, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Yeah, you know, when we started touring the South, I would see them Confederate flags hanging around. And I thought, well, that's cool, man. They probably just had them up since the Civil War. That's cool, you know? But that ain't the truth at all. They put it up as a protest against fucking civil rights. And to me, that's fucked up, man. Everybody deserves civil rights. What's happening now in the US, people, you gotta keep your eyes on that shit. You gotta get involved. Get out there, make a difference, talk to people. Don't sleep, because shit gets fucked up real quick, you know? Read your history, know your history, you know? It must have been a shame to see down at the Statehouse if your grandfather was born in slavery. Down at the Statehouse, it's one family's history. Be dying for the Confederacy, but another family's history was being born in slavery. And don't let Florida tell you that they appreciate it, being in fucking slavery. Fuck that shit. They finally took that old flag down at the Statehouse. Don't wanna see it hanging round. Down at the Statehouse. Don't wanna see it walking round. Down at the Statehouse. Oh, they finally took that old flag down at the Statehouse. Don't wanna see it hanging round. Not on no t-shirts walking round. Not on no pickup driving round. Not in your house or my house or in the insurrection in the White House. What can we do? Tell me, what can we do? We're gonna take them old flags down. All right. Do you need more? 1.5 more.